right, so we're looking at the bilge where I'm going to be installing the new bilge pump. Unfortunately, the water is frozen right now, so I'm going to have to, this weekend, run the heater, get everything dried out in there, so I can run the new bilge pump down there. So that's it.
We need to interrupt your normally broadcasting program to bring you breaking news. There's a possible disaster at the Wood residence. We are live on the scene.
Yesterday and last night we had a snow/rainstorm. It was mostly rain. And I came home to that. One of my tarps blew over last night, and my ridgepole that I have rigged up to keep the tarp up, because I'm trying to keep this boat as dry as possible. And you can see the ridgepole is made out of 4-inch PVC. It is hopefully not broken and smashed in there. It's a little heartbroken. I'm a little heartbroken here. So we're gonna go up there and see what it looks like. I'm gonna take you with me. See if we can get in there. Might be a little dark in here. Nope, can't get in here. A little tight. I'm gonna have to put you down here for a minute. Yeah, it came apart.
So in order to get the ridgepole back together at the joint, I had to remove the tarp completely.
Alrighty.
So doing this alone turned out to be quite a challenge. Lining the ridgepole up to cinch it together and putting the support I had on it going to the mast step, quite a challenge. Cheap ratcheting straps. Spend the money and buy the good ones. Okay, so here I'm just putting the strap on the 2 pieces of conduit at the intersection, and I have one cinched down to the black strap that you can see there, and the other one I'm wrapping around so I can put tension on it and basically suck them together. Don't pay attention to any of the heavy breathing, it's just me. Again, very much a challenge doing this by myself. By this time, I'm getting really frustrated because I can't get them lined up. Alright, it's time for a fucking break. Actually, I was going to get the screws that I was going to use for setting each joint into it and the drill. So I had to basically undo the support that I had going to the mast step to be able to raise the ridgepole up higher because it was all tied together. It's true. Sometimes you should just step away, take a break, and then revisit what you're doing. It helps tremendously because when you're doing it, sometimes you get frustrated, and that's the way it is. So remember, take a break, step away, and then come back to it. Alright, so now I'm putting in some self-tapping set screws to hold everything together so it doesn't come apart again. I don't know if you've noticed, but I move around this top deck when it's open like this very carefully because it is like a 11-foot drop to the ground. So we now return you to your normally scheduled programming.
So what we got going on down there, a little hard to see, but the lower step of the keel appears to be worn, and there's gaps on the sides which lets water stand. See, and that's you know, down there is where the bilge pump sits. So I'm going to fill in those sides a little bit with some little bit of concrete mixture, and see what happens with that. It's drying out pretty nice. I cleaned out as much as I could get cleaned out, and yeah, so seeing the bilge pump sits on top of that, I really think it should be one smoother, and it should be the level for the keel, I would think. Not really sure, but I'm going to try it. At least it'll fill in those gaps. It seems like it, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be like that, but I just want to keep water to that level. I don't want water going below that level, because this piece here is your whole drain through fitting, so that there again, you shouldn't have more water in there. So I'm going to build it up a little bit, and I'll show you after.
All right, so that's the finished concrete project, sealing in everything nice and even. All right, everybody, crisis averted. Like I said, I just got to finish putting that other tarp up on it. So the ridgepole is all up, the tarps are all up. Crisis averted, thank God. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next wave.